Kejadian 25, Genesis 25. Abraham mengambil pula seorang istri namanya Keturah. Again Abraham took a wife and her name was Keturah. Perempuan itu melahirkan baginya Simran, Yoksan, Medan, Midian, Isbak, dan Suah. And she bare him Simran and Joksan and Medan and Midian and Isbak and Suah. Yoksan memperanakkan Seba dan Dedan. Keturunan Dedan ialah orang Asyur, orang Letus, dan orang Leum. And Jokshan begat Seba and Dedan, and the sons of Dedan were Amshurim, and Letusim, and Leumim. Anak-anak Midian ialah Eva, Efer, Hedok, Abida, dan Elda. Itulah semuanya keturunan Keturah. And the sons of Midian, Ephah, and Eber, and Henok, and Abida, and Eldah. All these were the children of Keturah. Abraham memberikan segala harta miliknya kepada Ishak, and Abraham gave all that he had unto Ishak, tetapi kepada anak-anaknya yang diperolehnya dari gundik-gundiknya ia memberikan pemberian. Kemudian ia menyuruh mereka masih pada waktu ia hidup meninggalkan Ishak anaknya dan pergi ke sebelah timur, ke tanah timur. But unto the sons of the Comsonites which Abraham had, Abraham gave and sent them away from Isaac while he yet alive eastward unto the east country. 175 tahun, and these are the days of the years of Abraham's life, which he lived 115 years. Lalu ia meninggal, ia mati pada waktu telah putih rambutnya, tua dan suntuk umur. Maka ia dikumpulkan kepada kaum leluhurnya, dan Abraham gave up the ghost and did in a good old age, and all men, and full of years, and worshiped to his people. Dan anak-anaknya Ishak dan Ismail menguburkan dia dalam gua Makpela di padang Efron bin Sohar, orang Het itu, padang yang letaknya di sebelah timur Mamre, and his son Ishak and Ismail buried him in the cave of Mahpelah in the field of Ephron, the sons of Zohar, the Hittite, which is before Mamre, yang telah dibeli Abraham dari Bani Het. Di sanalah terkubur Abraham dan Sarah istrinya, the field which Abraham purchase of the sons of Het. There was Abraham buried and Sarah his wife. Setelah Abraham mati, Allah memberkati Ishak anaknya itu, dan Ishak diam dekat sumur Lahairoi. And it came to pass after the death of Abraham that God blessed his son Ishak, and Ishak dwelt by the well Lahairoi. Inilah keturunan Ismail anak Abraham yang telah dilahirkan baginya oleh Hagar perempuan Mesir, hamba Sarah itu. No, these are the generation of Ismail, Abraham's sons, whom Hagar the Egyptian, Sarah handmaid, bare unto Abraham. Inilah nama anak-anak Ismail disebutkan menurut urutan lahirnya: Nebayot anak El, selanjutnya Kedar, Admel, Mibsam, and these are the name of the son of Ismail by their name according to their generation. The firstborn of Ismail, Nebayoth, and Kedar, and Admel, and Mibsam. Misyah, Dumah, Masya, and Misa, and Dumah, and Masa, Hadad, Tema, Yetur, Nafis, and Ketma, Hadar, and Tema, Yetur, Napis, and Kedemah. Itulah anak-anak Ismail, dan itulah nama nama mereka, menurut kampung mereka, dan menurut perkemahan mereka, 12 orang raja masing-masing dengan sukunya. These are the sons of Ismail, and these are their names by their town and by their castle, 12 princes according to their nation. Umur Israel ialah 137 tahun. Sesudah itu ia meninggal, ia mati dan dikumpulkan kepada kaum leluhurnya. And these are the years of the life of Ismael, and 130 and years, and he gave up the ghost and did, and was gathered unto his people. Mereka itu mendiami daerah dari Havilah sampai Syur, yang letaknya di sebelah timur Mesir ke arah Asyur. Mereka menetap berhadapan dengan semua saudara mereka, and they dwelt from Havilah unto Shur, that is before Egypt, as you goes toward Assyria, and he did in the presence of all his brethren. Inilah riwayat keturunan Ishak anak Abraham. Abraham memperanakan Ishak, and these are the generation of Ishak. Abraham's sons. Abraham begat Ishak. Dan Ishak berumur 40 tahun ketika Ribkah anak Betuel orang Aram dari padang Aram, perempuan Laban orang Aram itu, diambilnya menjadi istrinya. And Ishak was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Betuel the Syrian of Padanaram, the sister to Laban the Syrian. Berdoalah Ishak kepada Tuhan untuk istrinya, sebab istrinya itu mandul. Tuhan mengabulkan doanya, sehingga Ribka istrinya itu mengandung. And Ishak entreated the Lord of his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived. Tapi anak-anaknya bertolak-tolakan di dalam rahimnya, dan ia berkata, jika demikian halnya, mengapa aku hidup? Dan ia pergi meminta petunjuk kepada Tuhan. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Firman Tuhan kepadanya, dua bangsa ada di dalam kandunganmu, dan dua suku bangsa akan berpencar dari dalam rahimmu. Suku bangsa yang satu akan lebih kuat dari yang lain, dan anak yang tua akan menjadi hamba kepada anak yang muda. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in Tawam, and thou manner of people shall be spared from the bowel, and the ones people will be strong than the other people, and the elder shall serve longer. Setelah genap harinya untuk bersalin, memang anak yang dalam kandungannya, and where her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Keluarlah yang pertama, warnanya merah, seluruh tubuhnya seperti berbulu. Sebab itu ia dinamai Esau, and the first come out red, all over like an hairy garment, and they call his name Esau. Sesudah itu keluarlah adiknya, tangannya memegang tumit Esau, sebab itu ia dinamai Yakub. Ishak berumur 60 tahun pada waktu mereka lahir. And after that come his brother off, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 30 years old when she bare them. Lalu bertambah besarlah kedua anak itu. Esau menjadi seorang yang pandai berburu, seorang yang suka tinggal di padang, tapi Yakub adalah seorang yang tenang, yang suka tinggal di kemah. And the boys grow, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Ishak sayang kepada Esau sebab ia suka makan daging buruan, tetapi Ribkah kasih kepada Yakub, and Ishak loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Ribkah loved Yakub. Pada suatu kali Yakub sedang memasak sesuatu, lalu datanglah Esau dengan lelah dari padang, and Jacob sought food, and Esau come from the field, and he was fat. Kata Esau kepada Yakub, berikanlah kiranya aku menghirup sedikit dari yang merah-merah itu, karena aku lelah. Itulah sebabnya namanya disebut Edom. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same reproach, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Tapi kata Yakub, jualah dahulu kepadaku hak kesulunganmu. And Yakub said, show me this thy birthright. Saud Esau, sebentar lagi aku akan mati. Apakah gunanya hakku bagiku hak kesulungan itu? And Sam said, behold, I am at the point to die, and had profit shall this birthright do to me. Kata Yakub, bersumpahlah dahulu kepadaku, maka bersumpahlah ia kepada Yakub, dan dijualnyalah hak kesulungannya kepadanya. And Jacob said, swear to me this day, and he swore unto him, and he shall his birthright unto Jacob. Lalu Yakub memberikan roti dan masakan kacang merah itu kepada Esau. Ia makan dan minum, lalu berdiri dan pergi. Demikianlah Esau memandang ringan hak kesulungan itu. Dan Yakob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright.